Part 2 of the top 10 world leaders with the highest number assassination attempts. Number 5. At number 5 is Yasser Arafat, the leader of Palestine, with 13 attempts on his life. Arafat was born to Palestinian parents in Cairo, Egypt, where he spent most of his youth and studied at the University of King Fuad I. While a student, he embraced Arab nationalist and anti-Zionist ideas. Opposed to the 1948 creation of the State of Israel, he fought alongside the Muslim Brotherhood during the 1948 Arab-Israeli War. Following the defeat of Arab forces, Arafat returned to Cairo and served as president of the General Union of Palestinian Students from 1952 to 1956. The Israeli government tried for decades to assassinate Arafat, including attempting to intercept and shoot down private aircraft and commercial airliners on which he was believed to be traveling. The assassination was initially assigned to Caesarea, the Mossad unit in charge of Israel's numerous targeted killings. Shooting down a commercial airliner in international airspace over very deep water was thought to be preferable to make recovery of the wreckage, and hence investigation, more difficult. Number 6. At number 6 is Queen Victoria of England with 8 assassination attempts. Queen Victoria had a majestic 63-year reign, but despite this, she was not universally loved. While some people protested against her, others had a slightly more radical method. From Edward Oxford to Roderick MacLean, during her reign Queen Victoria survived 8 assassination attempts. The first attempt on the Queen's life occurred on June 10, 1840, at a parade around Hyde Park, London. Edward Oxford, an unemployed 18-year-old, fired a dueling pistol at the Queen, who was 5 months pregnant at the time, only to miss from a short distance. Prince Albert noticed Oxford soon after leaving the palace gates and recalled seeing a little mean man. After the traumatic experience, the Queen and the Prince managed to maintain their composure by finishing the parade whilst Oxford was wrestled to the ground by the crowd. Number 7 is a tie between Alexander II and Vladimir Putin, both from Russia. Alexander II of Russia had 6 attempts on his life. On March 13, 1881, Alexander II, the Emperor of Russia, was assassinated in St. Petersburg, Russia, while returning to the Winter Palace from Mikhailovsky Manege in a closed carriage. The assassination was planned by the Executive Committee of Narodnaya Volya, People's Will, chiefly by Andrei Zhelyabov. Of the 4 assassins coordinated by Sofia Perovskaya, 2 of them actually committed the deed. One assassin, Nikolai Rysakov, threw a bomb which damaged the carriage, prompting the Tsar to disembark. At this point a second assassin, Ignacy Hryniwiecki, threw a bomb that fatally wounded Alexander II. Alexander II had previously survived several attempts on his life, including the attempts by Dmitry Karakazov and Alexander Soloviev, the attempt to dynamite the imperial train in Zaporizhia, and the bombing of the Winter Palace in February 1880. The assassination is popularly considered to be the most successful action by the Russian nihilist movement of the 19th century. Vladimir Putin is the current president of Russia. He has been in power since 1999, either as president or prime minister. He is a former intelligence officer and a close ally of Syria's Bashar al-Assad. He is also involved in a conflict with Ukraine over Crimea and eastern regions. Some people admire him for his strong leadership and nationalist policies, while others criticize him for his authoritarianism and human rights violations. According to some reports, Putin has survived at least 6 assassination attempts in his career. Some of them involved explosives, snipers, drones and ambulances. The most recent one allegedly took place in January 2022, when Putin was traveling in a motorcade in Moscow. However, the Kremlin has not confirmed or denied these claims, and some of them may be based on rumors or unreliable sources.